Charles and Kent's plan to get Vyxed back to normal. Well, Kent decided he will go to find Vyxed. As Charles goes back to his house after Kent dropped him off to be safe, he will advise him to wear metal in his head to avoid the demon's psychic connection to you, because if that happens, he would explode. So, he wished Kent good luck, and hopefully he will be safe. If he finds Vyxed, just try to reason with her if something can be dealt with. So, Kent left. Charles went inside. Vyxed was back downtown, thinking of trying to search for him. Well, there was no way Vyxed could find him, but Kent found Vyxed. That was good news. He reasoned with her, reasoned to her that if she is the Vyxed Fiala he knows, or the demon has taken over her completely without memory. And yes, Kent found that out the hard way when he was pushed, as the demon used its psychic powers, throwing him over to his car. And she vowed for him to leave her alone as she continues her search. Now Kent is very worried of what's going to happen to Vyxed. As God knows, Vyxed must be returned before the demon does a lot more. Charles thinks about resting, even though that Vyxed's psychic power is more dangerous even when sleeping, and he felt it. Vyxed knew that she was betrayed, that he would send Kent to come after him. She would try to explode him like a balloon. But desperate times called for desperate measures for Charles when he tried on the blade. No, a pot, a steel metal pot. Puts it on his head, and there, Vyxed's weakness, psychic, cannot work when somebody has steel on their heads. Charles was lucky that he still has his head, but Vyxed, on the other hand, was upset that he found a way to block her power. So she continued for the hunt for him. Charles got the call from Kent, and he tells him that that he was right. Vyxed was no more. They must find a way to find her, bring her in, try to take the demon out of her, or if not, then all hope of bringing Vyxed Fiala back, the little pink kitten, the amazing gothic girl, is lost. So, Ken continued his search, and Charles decided to have himself a date. But when nightfall comes, Vixen was far from Charles's reach, as she was out in the neighborhood. Two guys out at night sees her thinking some very good ideas to do with her. And they knew her from TV too. I never thought that they would actually see her in person, but they were bound of what she's capable if falling into the hands of the wrong man. They tried to ask her out. Vixen refused. She was in a hurry to find Charles, but these guys, they're the kind of guys that can take plans away from you. So they decided to capture her, take her into two abandoned houses where no one can see, hear, or even try to call the police. They decided they wanted to have her way with her. They wanted to just, I don't know, rape her, of course, because even though the demon is a psychotic sex killer, a rapist, right away, he only rapes them and then kills them. And they decided to actually give Vyxed a little something to remember, but Vyxed didn't like it. She fought back every chance she get, and she was defenseless when she was attacked. One decided to give it a go, but the real guy wanted her first. Came back, so he takes the pants off, slits down, makes his panties off her skirt, and he does it fast and hard, just like Charles did, only different. But this time she's not moaning, yes, but even though she did not like it, she decided to put her power up to maximum and decided to put her psychic powers up to the test and decided when she looked at to a brick wall, she screamed so loud she wanted to unleash power never to be unleashed. One brick from the wall into his head. And then out comes another and so, down goes one guy, killed by a bunch of bricks. But the other guy, he was trying to kill her with a knife. Power on his hand, let goes the knife. Hits her, and then he wanted to choke her with his bare hands. Vyxed picked up the knife and decided to send it to him. Son of a bitch!